Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new here. Please consider subscribing to my channel. And in case you wonder why do I look so weird, it's because I have no eye makeup. I have just a little bit of blush and the lipstick and my eyebrows are done, but no eye makeup because I have spring allergies. I can hardly open my eyes. They are swollen. I cannot put my contact lenses. I am not making my eyes up, not putting any makeup on them. So yeah, that's why. But today I have an exciting, beautiful release that is by Chloe, and this one is Chloe Lumiere d'Egypte. So it's a Nomad line, and this is Lumiere d'Egypte edition. So I do have my sample here, and as you might know, it's kind of an flanker to flanker. It's a flanker to Nuit d'Egypte by Nomad, which I also have here. And I have to tell you, there's no use to compare the two because, in my opinion, they are very, very different. So we're gonna just put aside the Nuit d'Egypte. It's not relevant to this video. So let's talk about this one. And this one is very interesting because I kind of know myself already when I'm going to the second sample to understand the scent. It means that I like it, but there's something that is bothering me, and something it it can be good or bad, or it can be confusing. And in this case, it is a confusing thing because according to the notes of Fragrantica, this fragrance has notes of blue lotus, jasmine, pink pepper, elemi, sandalwood, myrrh, kiffy, and cinnamon. So kiffy is kind of a mix of incense and honey, maybe some dry food, some precious oils. They just used for religious purposes. So the confusion part for me is that for some reason this fragrance, right off the bat, it opens up with a huge jasmine, huge sweet jasmine, and all of this beautiful composition of sandalwood, myrrh, kiffy, and cinnamon and elemi is nowhere to be seen, basically, throughout the fragrance. I just don't feel it. Maybe it's my perception, maybe it's my skin chemistry, but it's supposed to be a fragrance that is white flower, but it's supposed to be very kind of spicy, and it's not spicy for me at all. It almost has this creamy effect, creamy consistency of the fragrance, not like a creamy like a chantilly cream, nothing like that, nothing like gourmand, just the creaminess like you would get from a coconut, that you would get from a fig. In fact, after I finished my first sample of this fragrance, and this is, I'm at the end of the second sample, I went on to Fragrantica to see what other people say, and I don't really do it when I'm testing it myself because I don't want to be biased by what people are saying. So, and more than one person has said that there's the fig to it. There's this kind of figgy creaminess, figgy greenness. And in fact, I do feel the green component. It might be from jasmine, the green jasmine. I don't know, but it almost seems, it almost smells like a green fig, green creamy fig plus white flower plus with a bit of pink pepper, because I do kind of smell this kind of spiciness to it, like good spicy, but it's not a lot. And also it opens up with a very sweet kind of white flower. So the sweetness, it fades away. So I do think that cinnamon adds to a sweetness because it has this sweet component to it, but cinnamon is nowhere to be seen as well, for which I'm quite happy because I'm not a huge fan of cinnamon per se. So anyway, this is a fragrance enigma for me. Instead of being all this blue lotus and jasmine and pink pepper and then a whole array of spiciness and of this woods, it's just green, figgy, milky, um with huge amount of jasmine fragrance, which is not a bad fragrance actually. I kind of like it. It's just that for me it's a bit confusing. Why do I feel it like that as opposed to what the olfactive story on the website is telling us? I have no idea really. And before you say it, it's not because I have spring allergies, because I actually started testing this fragrance quite a long time ago. I had these samples for quite a while, and at that time I didn't have any allergy. So yeah, am I liking this scent? I am liking this scent because I like kind of basic white flower, beautiful, very portable, very approachable fragrance. Am I excited about this fragrance in this line? I'm not, because you know, for me, my favorite one is now discontinued Absolute, which is a beautiful fragrance. I love this fragrance. It's so good. It's astonishing. I actually have it on my skin on this part, so it's cheaper. It's very nice. It's very kind of dry quality. So here in this Nomad Lumiere d'Egypte, there's no shipper, in my opinion. It's this fragrance is drastically different from the first three fragrances from this line. So yeah, not a bad fragrance. I'm not saying I'm disappointed in it. I am liking it because I like this kind of fragrances. For me, the question stands, however, is there any fig in this fragrance? And if there's any fig in this fragrance, why it wasn't mentioned that there's the fig? Because I kind of can detect this kind of green milky fig here. Then when I went on and I read some comments, some people say it's a coconut. I wouldn't say that it's a coconut, but it's almost has this kind of um summer vibe fragrance, something like that. So yeah, it's drastically different from what I was expecting, because I was expecting it to be a more spicy version of Nuit d'Egypte, maybe a bit lighter but spicier. However, but yeah, it's not it. It's different. So yeah, let me know if you have already tested this fragrance. Did you like it? Do you want to get it? Because if we just look at this fragrance as it is, without its connection to the whole Nomad line, it's not a bad fragrance. But with it, it kind of, it's not, it loses itself, because all the rest of the fragrances are beautiful, nice, modern, shipper, and this one is just the ordinary white flower with a creaminess to it. Yeah, so let me know, did you have already tested? Did you like it? Maybe you have already bought it. And yeah, in the meantime, I wish you a beautiful day, beautiful Wednesday, and I will see you on Friday probably, because I do have something else to talk to you about. So have a beautiful day, hopefully allergy free. Bye.